Up on the show, I am so excited. It's Mr. Wigan and Wine himself. Let's say hello to Donchez. Hello, Donchez.
Oh, hello, Louis. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you. How are you?
I am ecstatic, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Well, first of all, you've given us a great year with Wigan and Wine and Wine. What a song that was. When that came on the screens, I was like, oh my God, this is just amazing. And I keep wanting to download it. I want it to be released as a single. It's just incredible.
Yes, absolutely. That will be done. We're in the process of getting it ready for release. And, the song, I'm so happy that it's been received in such a large way, from a little child to the grown-up, everybody just into the tune. And I'm so pleased about that.
I mean, you're so charismatic as well. When you went on the stage, you got the audience so engaged, you got the judges involved. People just fell in love with you because your personality was fantastic as well. So when you went on the show, did you ever expect to be one of the judges' golden buzzers?
No, I'll tell you what, with the Golden Buzzer thing, from we sort of going on to the show, going on to and applying for it, it's always been one of them things. It would be nice if we get the Golden Buzzer, but you tend to put that out of your head because it's so far-fetched.
Yeah.
So I kind of went there with the intention of, if I could get 4 yeses, I'm good with that, and just go through and hopefully get on the TV. I got to the auditions, waited there quite some time, and then my turn came. I went on that stage, and I felt really good. It's like, I tend to do live shows, and people really enjoy themselves when I sing, and that's from time to time, never fails. So I was wondering whether I could really bring this to the big stage. And you know what? I went on there, and I started the intro of the song, Wiggle Wine Girl, and you are on the world. And you know what? The audience just warmed to it straight away, and I had such a huge response. And go on.
I was going to say, with you went on there. Not only did you manage to get on TV, but you went viral. You were on radios, you were on all the TV stations. Everybody was talking about you. So how did you deal with that kind of overnight success of suddenly going from unknown to being watched by millions, being streamed on YouTube, going on TV? How did you deal with all of that?
Well, to be fair, I don't know if I've dealt with it. I'll be honest with you now. I look forward to, I get so excited when people say, can we have a selfie with you? I feel so privileged for them to be asking that, because I just feel so normal and so appreciative that, I create this song and the dance because, I'm a writer, I'm always writing, and you got all the great songs. All these great Macarinas and the Cha-Cha Slide and all those songs.
Yeah.
That people, they're party tunes. When you go to a party and you want to have a good time, that's why you have a party. And those tunes always take the dance, take the thing down. People get up and dance. So I got this idea that I would really love to write a tune, and it's got its own dance. So when I wrote the rap, and I'm thinking, you know what? Let's find some kind of chorus to complement what I'm saying. And that's how Wiggle Wine came around, and if you listen, one of the things you asked me is why people sort of warm to the tune. I think because I'm complimenting you whilst you do your thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you go on the dance floor, right? And maybe sometimes you're not really good at dancing, or you're not really confident. So you go on the dance floor and you start dancing, and you're thinking in your head, am I looking right? Am I looking a fool? People thinking I'm not looking good. But, in your head, if you're singing, wiggle away your body, wiggle away, girl, you look pretty, you look good, I'm complimenting you whilst you're doing your thing. So I think that really resonates with the mind, that you're dancing. It makes you feel good. When I do Wiggle Wine, I feel so good. That's why I said, if I ever get onto Britain's Got Talent, I must tell people about this dance.
Yeah.
And you know what? it's like a dream come true, man. Lewis is so, it's unbelievable. Absolutely.
And I mean, the most hilarious thing is obviously David Williams loves you, but when the song keeps coming on, he just goes over and kind of harasses Simon Cowell and forces him to dance. That must be entertaining to watch.
That was because once I was up there doing my thing, coming towards the middle late after the in the middle of the song, and Anton they came and they started doing their thing, but not only doing their thing, they were doing the wiggle wine. I was singing, but I was amazed by this. Like, if you've seen the VT, I sort of start doing the wiggle wine even more with them. And then Alicia came on, and she bust some moves. Amanda came on, and then David. But I just say, Simon, he's very vigilant, and he's there to judge, even though you could tell when Simon is enjoying himself. If he's smiling, bowing his head, tapping his feet, he's enjoying himself, And I kept my eye on him all the way, and he really enjoyed it. But at the end of it, when I was returning to the stage and that noise, man, that golden buzzer noise, I knew what that was.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, that's not for me, but it seemed to be for me because I'm in it. I could see all these gold dust things, gold coming down out of the air. And to be fair, I didn't know how I ended up on the floor. I just couldn't process it,
It was just amazing.
But amazing, I tell you, and the experience, the journey. I mean, even on the VT, they got me saying, if you're thinking about it, don't think about it, do it. That is something I meant to the core, because I watched this program it's been on 12 years, and I watched it for quite some time and never had the guts to enter it. Maybe I was thinking maybe I wasn't good enough or whatever the case may be, but all my audience always say to me, Donchez, you need to enter Britain's Got Talent because you're so bubbly. Your vibes is what the nation needs to see. And hopefully, I've gone on there and people seem to really love what I've done, even to the final. The final, I enjoy that so much.
Well, I mean, going back to the semi-final, you performed Wigan and Wine. It had a really good beat to it as well. But when it came to the results, I mean, first of all, you had all of my votes on the app. And when your name was called out as the winner of the public vote, I couldn't imagine how you felt, because you had hundreds of thousands of people voting for you to get you through to the final. How did that feel?
That was something else, because I stood there and I'm thinking... and one of the main things about the acts, they were so strong, there's really strong contenders there. So I'm thinking, this is going to be tough, and public vote, I might not get that. I'm thinking maybe the judges probably, in the mind at that particular time there, maybe the judges probably saved me, but I never thought the public vote would go to me. And when they say you've been voted by the public, oh man, you see me with my head in my hands, and I'm like, oh my God, I could not believe it. Amazing feeling, mate. It was surreal. I mean, all the listeners listening now, I'm saying from my heart, thank you so much for that, because that boosted my confidence so much, and it really gave me this really good feeling to carry on and done my best. Coming to the Go on.
I was going to say, I was really happy in the final because Simon Cowell wanted something different, and you came out with a brand new song, which I loved. I mean, it was just as catchy. But then when it was really clever when you put it back into Wigan and Wine, and we had two songs, and it just got the place erupted. And obviously, going back to the final, there's so many strong contenders. To make it in third place in the top three again. Did you ever anticipate going that far when you seen some of the other acts?
Never anticipated ending up in third place, because that's such an achievement for me. Back to the day when I entered the competition, that was far-fetched, so far-fetched, and to be standing there to get that opportunity to go into the final, and to unleash one of my other songs. The song you heard there in the first bit is called Only a Man. Such a potent story in that song. When I come to release that, I'll tell you more about it. But all I can tell you in short was the story on that song is a chap who is not very well, but music took him over, and he was challenged by this girl who he's saying, look, I'm not too well, but I can't resist the sound. I gotta dance.
Yeah.
I'm only a man. I will do what I can. Oh boy! So when we done the remix and that, and I came out on stage, and, I came down on the guy's shoulder. I felt so good. Came off and got up by the stage, and I just lost it. You know what? I look back on that now and I said, Donchez, what you doing? I get so excited at times. I said, what did that for? Oh my! But this music, innit? Music that takes you over, man.
And there's a lot of, after the show, there was a lot of speculation whether Simon Cowell would work with you to release the song, or I'm not sure how much you can say about it, but will you be working with Simon in regards to releasing Wiggle and Wine?
Well, we're hoping, to be honest with you, what's happening there now is you do have a time where they're deciding what they're going to do. And, I have agreed to that. But because of the just the public demand for this song, Wiggle Wine, things might be speeding up a bit quicker than they normally would. So that's in the process now of deciding, do we release it now or wait a little bit more, let it take its natural process as the record company normally does. So it's been in hand. They are the professionals. They know how to release a song or what they do. So all I can do is just wait until they tell me exactly what's happening. And I've been assured that things are moving rather quickly. So all I can say to people out there, the song is coming. It is coming big time.
Oh, I can't wait for that. I really can't. And can we expect to see you touring or doing some shows? Because it'd be amazing to watch you live.
Oh man, I'm looking forward. That's the best part of all this, because I've got my fan base all over the West Midlands, even down in Droitwich there, Telford, Shrewsbury, Wolverhampton, all the surrounding areas, and they have seen me at shows and tell me to enter this competition because more people should see me. I am exciting. Where I get excited when I'm on stage, 100%, work rate, and I'm looking forward because that's what I've been doing all these years. You see, I've been doing pure live shows. I just love that. So that should be something I'm looking forward to doing all those live shows. Yeah.
And are you still working for the AA? Because obviously before
I am still working for the AA, and the AA has been, you know what, having two jobs which you love and be able to do them both is just fantastic. The AA has granted me a little time off now, so I can just concentrate on getting the single out and get my ground, and just get myself sorted with what's happening with all the latest fame and stuff, which I'm really enjoying at the moment. So I've got like a few months to just get this done, and then we'll reevaluate and see where I'm going to be going. But it's all looking good. It's all exciting, really. And I couldn't ask for more, talking to you on the radio station now. I could not imagine all this. So it's great, man. It's really great. And I have got a lot of stuff to let people hear. My two albums ready to go, a book ready to go. I couldn't ask for more.
And honestly, I can tell you now, when the music's released, I will 100% be supporting it and playing it on the show. And I would love to get you back on to promote the tour, to promote the new album. It'll be great to get you on a regular basis. So thank you so much for joining us.
And I know you got to go, but we got the Wiggle Wine Challenge. I should have told you about this ages ago.
Oh, yeah.
Wiggle Wine Challenge. Wiggle Wine Challenge is the thing coming up in the next week, where I am going to be posting a video of myself doing the wiggle wine, the proper wiggle wine, and then everybody can put their own spin on it because it's not rigid. Wiggle wine was meant for you to just express yourself. Well, I'm going to be showing you the foundation of it, and then people should put their own little videos up. Get onto the Facebook, get onto the Instagram, Donchez Dacres _official, and put your videos up. I will sort of judge them on the first, second, and third best videos. We're gonna feature those. So that's what's coming up in next week.
I'm gonna give that a go.
Oh yes,
I've got to give that. That sounds amazing.
I'll wait to see your wiggle wine, man.
So just before we go, could you give us a bit of wiggle wine?
Of course. How we go? Pretty girl, wiggle and wine your body. Wiggle and wine, girl, you look sexy. Pretty girl, wiggle and wine your body. Wiggle and wine, girl, you look pretty. Switch, wine up your body, girl.
Wine.
Oh, my
I love that.
We gotta do it.
Thank you. Honestly, it has been an absolute pleasure having you on the show. You've got such an infectious enthusiasm, and your music you do is just fantastic. And it's something that I think everyone would just enjoy listening to. It's something you could put in your car, and really, when you listen to Wiggle and Wine, it just makes you feel happy. It makes you, don't matter what's going on, you just express happiness. It's such a nice track.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lewis. Bless you, man.
Thank you. Take care, and we'll hopefully get you back on again to talk about the upcoming album.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Take care.
Cheers. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.